When heroin addict Brandon Garrison is asked whether he has ever overdosed, he is stumped. His life has become so chaotic that he has to be reminded that yes, in fact, he came close to a fatal overdose just months earlier. "Oh, yeah," he says in his distinctive Kentucky drawl, with a wry shrug at the camera. Brandon, an addict of 10 to 12 years who started smoking cannabis before graduating to pills, cocaine and ultimately heroin, is one of 4 men featured in a new documentary that follows them as they try to kick their habit using neuro-electric therapy, N.E.T. The Final Fix, a film by Bafta and Emmy-winning veteran Scottish director-producer Norman Stone and Glasgow-based N.E.T Productions, and narrated by Trainspotting star Ewan McGregor, has already attracted the interest of streaming giants Netflix and Hulu. Stone is due to fly to the US today for meetings in New York, Washington, D.C. and Los Angeles as he bids to seal a distribution deal for the feature, which has been 2 years in the making. His interest in N.E.T dates back to the 1970s, however, when the fledgling filmmaker made a series of documentaries about it for the BBC and interviewed its inventor, the pioneering Scottish surgeon Dr. Meg Patterson, who died in Lesmahago in 2002. Now, with the US gripped by a spiraling opioid epidemic which has claimed more lives than the Vietnam War, and Scotland facing its own drugs deaths crisis, proponents of N.E.T believe we might finally have reached a turning point for a device which has been dismissed for decades. The National Institute of Health, the US government's medical research body, is expected to commission clinical trials later this year and, as the Herald revealed yesterday, a Scottish university is in talks about setting up a multi-site study to investigate the potential of N.E.T as a rehabilitation tool. Speaking to the Herald on Sunday, Stone said he was determined to approach the topic skeptically and find a crack in the plaster. He says, "I've got no skin in the game. I was committed to filming it as it happened, even if it had collapsed and failed. I'm not an N.E.T zealot coming at it in a biased way. But I am amazed, because it does what it says on the tin. The point, as we state at the end of the film, is well, shouldn't we look at this? And we should. People are dying and the injustice makes me mad." However, Stone adds that previous experience covering the issue left him disillusioned with the attitude of some medical professionals. "In this city, Glasgow, I have been lied to by doctors who, when they see it, refute it. For the Scottish film that I did here, Coming Clean, I had a doctor lined up as the expert witness. He told me he wanted to be on TV, he actually said that. I said to him I want your honest opinion, but when he saw for more on this story, visit the news article link.